Hello everyone, day 5 of the vlog, Rhino's rants. I read the YouTube comments, I read them, and I'm going to start using them, the questions on there, to fill the time, because it is difficult. And I've seen the comment that made me laugh the most was, tell us about the whole thing with Rita off Coronation Street. And I've never met Rita off Coronation Street, but I am a fan. I'm a fan of all of them that work on Coronation Street, all the women. Liz McDonald. I like Liz McDonald. I think she's got a bit about her. I'm not sure what I can and can't say on here. But what I can say is, certain women have a look like they smell like piss. But you can still find them attractive. So yeah, I like Rita. I like a red-haired woman. I don't like a fat woman. I used to say I like BBWs, but I don't really. No one likes a fat woman. No one likes fat people. Really. This is not been a good start. A minute and 20 seconds in, I've probably offended everyone out there that is fat and stinks of piss. Also, I wasn't implying anyone in particular smells like piss or is fat. I'm just saying some people do. I go off on a tangent sometimes, but yeah. Thought we'd start with the topic of women today. Women, I see videos of other people in boxing who do stuff like this. Ty and Booth, he said women come with success. Now, for me, I don't find that true myself. Or maybe I'm not as successful as them people that he's talking about, but I don't find that to be true. I think women like me for my good looks and my personality and my body. That's what I tell myself. It's my body. But anyway, yeah, I don't like kebabs either. But moving on, we're going to discuss something else today. People were asking how many amateur fights I had. I had 10 fights, amateur fights. I had one full season, I had 2 fights. Then I left the Ingle gym where I had them 2 fights. I went somewhere else and I had one full season where I had 8 fights. I had a few club bouts and the rest was Yorkshire belt and the boys clubs and ABAs. I was on boxing. Didn't have much experience as an amateur, really. I was lucky I boxed kids my own age for the majority of it, and I was a very strong kid. And in the championships, the boys clubs, I was older than them as well. So I'm a national amateur champion. Don't know if anyone knows that. I don't really tell people it very often, but I am. But yeah, I got into boxing by accident, really. My dad was a professional, but he never really mentioned it as a kid. I knew, but I didn't really know. Didn't really know what boxing was. Used to watch it on Eurosport, them old Eurosport boxing shows. It was terrible. Looking back now, if they was on TV now, they stick some of the matchroom shows and the Warren shows getting out. But in comparison to them Eurosport shows, oh my god, those like white collar. But anyway, so I got into boxing because I failed all my GCSEs, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for 9 to 5 at 16 years old. So I went to the boxing gym as I wasn't going to make it at any other sport, and I wanted to be a professional sportsman so badly from being a kid. I went to the boxing gym frantically over the summer holidays I don't know what I was trying to do, just trying to become good at it. And luckily my parents gave me the opportunity to said, yeah, have a year and a half at it, see how you get on. And luckily here I am. 9 years later, nearly 9 or 10 years later, making a living out of it. So, thank you, Mum and Dad, for that, at least. Appreciate that. But yeah, I got into boxing by accident, really. Mainly because I'm a lazy bastard. Part 2 of the vlog now, day 5. I'm always trying new angles and stuff in which to film it from. Then my shoulders. I should discuss boxing really, but there's nothing really to discuss. I've not watched Canelo and
Triple G, because I really wanted Golovkin to win. Thought he would win. I even thought he might push out a stoppage. I knew he was getting older, but the heart wants what the heart wants. I didn't watch it as I wasn't getting up at 5 a.m. I wasn't paying to get up at 5 a.m. That was the main thing there. I was paying to get up at 5 o'clock. It'd be like I don't know what it'd be like, but it'd be like paying for something you don't want to do. So I've not watched it. So you can call me what you want for that. No interest in watching it. If Golovkin would have won, I would have watched it probably. Not a Canelo fan. But anyway, I've discussed a little bit of boxing now anyway, aren't I? I'm a big Mongui fan, or whatever he's called. The tall Mexican kid who beat Liam Smith, who beat Cook at the weekend. Spike Sutherland got knocked out. Joshua Povetkin this week coming up. I'm doing the countdown show on Sky Sports News. Looking forward to that. That's also boxing related. I'm going to knock out 5 minutes of boxing related chat now, but make it as little boxing related as possible down there. I might do a vlog down there in the Sky Studios and just do a behind the scenes vlog down there if I'm allowed. It's good down there. You get your makeup done. Not been fed yet. Oh no, I did get fed once in the daytime. That was good. But anyway, so I'm doing that Thursday, and then Joshua Povetkin Saturday. I should do like a vlog about that, but I'm not really asked about it. Price and Kuzmin, I'm looking forward to. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to asking Nicole if that's a good fight. Povetkin Joshua, I think it's a good fight, but it's not really an exciting fight, is it? It's not one I'm really looking forward to, and I do look forward to Joshua fight nights because they are big nights and big occasions, and the Parker fight aside has been very exciting, but not really bothered. I've got a feeling from what I'm seeing they're going to announce Wilder Fury this week. I'm seeing, but if that happens or not, time will tell. If it happens this year, time will also tell. In other news, my opponent's confirmed. I can't say who it is because it's not my job to say that. But if I was to say go in the gym and heavyweight rankings, have a look down, see someone with a decent record, rated between 8 and 14, without a funny name. He's got a few defeats and a few wins. You might find him, you might not. Can't really say anything about him. He sounds like a famous fish, but obviously I wouldn't ever announce him because it's not my job. It's not a big fight anyway. I don't know if it's for a belt or not. I'm not sure. Obviously, Joshua Povetkin fight week, that takes precedence, and rightfully so, as he is the heavyweight champion of the world. But I just thought I'd share that news with everyone. Blood's starting to go to my head now, feeling a bit purple. I like the challenge though. It's like holding me pissing. When the drug tester came, if I wouldn't have been playing the hold your pissing game, I'd have it'd been a long day for me and the drug tester. So, but anyway, I've knocked out 4 minutes and 12 seconds now of boxing related talk. So, like and subscribe. Get in there with that now. You got to do that apparently. And no sheep were harmed in the making of this video, or yesterday, or the other day's vlog. No sheep were harmed. I'm gonna pick up on that story. I'm gonna tell the full story in the next episode, as it is a good story. It was more of a cuffing shot than a punch. It was a cuffing right hand, but it did the trick. So until next time.